Perfect start, right? Okay, we're live. Oh, here we go. Good to see everybody. This is for Libras, August 2024. This is your love reading. If you are single and open to a partnership or a connection, the first part of the reading will be for you. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra placements. And if you are in a partnership, a connection, a relationship, the second part of the reading will be for you. So we will get started here in just a second. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you. If you are brand new, curious about my energy, thank you so much for being here. I'm truly grateful. And, oh, lovers, yes, truly, truly grateful. Let's see here. Very good. All right. I am just, there we go. All right, here we go. So we're going to look at Libras. If you are brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. My name is Cody. I am your conscious soul reader. And we're going to take a look at singles in the first part of the reading. And then we're going to take a look at if you are in a connection and you're having issues. That'll be in the second part of the reading. If you are not resonating with anything in this reading, please don't try to force it into your world. It is not for you. You're going to want to check those other placements to see if you can't put together a pretty good picture of what could be going on for you during the month of August. Hey, Keith. How are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hey, what's up? Welcome, welcome. All right, let's go. Libras. If you're interested in a personal reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. Also, be sure to hit that notification bell and follow me on all of my platforms for your chance to catch me live. If I am doing a collective reading, it is your opportunity to be able to ask me questions at that point or to be able to get a deeply discounted rate on one of my live readings, should you catch me live doing collective readings. For now, we're going to look at Libras. Libras, this is the monthly reading for Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. First part of the reading is for you, single people, singles. If you are independent, of partnership, of connection, and you are open to a relationship, or if you got your eye on somebody, let's see what's going on with you. All right, here we go. Libras, what is going on with Libras? What's coming in? What's going on? Okay. Oh. Four of Swords in the Tower. Is it slim pickings out there? Okay. All right. So I have the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. So you may be, are you expecting perfection? Like it's got to be perfect or nothing, right? And any little iota of anything giving you resolve to have to pull back and think about things. If you're feeling any sort of nervousness, any sort of chaos, any sort of disruption, you are basically flipping the table and you're like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. You're was this like it's like gun shy, right? You're nervous. You're just like, no, I don't even know what's out there. So the 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 8 of Swords, like super duper duper in your head about some sort of realization, right? You have to have that spark, that want, that need, that desire to want to invest. Otherwise you're like, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. But you're not super committed. Got the Hanged Man in reverse. The 5 of Swords was right under that. So that's an interesting start. Single Libras. Oh my God. I split the deck with the moon. Yikes. Okay. So could be slim pickings out there. When we say we're ready to date, okay, and you go and you do all the things, you start putting yourself on dating sites, you start, getting your budget set aside so that you can, go out on certain times. You start researching the best bars with the best deals so you can get yourself available. You start looking for events to go to. You start asking around, looking around, your eyes adjust, right, to our perception, whatever we want to see. So I feel like you're expecting a lot because of what you've gone through, and that's great. That's good. It's important to have really high expectations in order for you to, kind of raise your standards a little bit. We don't want to do the same old thing to recreate, repeat situations, right? We're wanting different, we're expecting different. But I feel like, you know, so far you have cause to pause. Two of Wands. This is you kind of like, okay, what crosses are compliments, single Libras? And again, be sure to check your other placements if anything does not resonate. Let's see, what crosses are compliments? Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, singles. What crosses are compliments? Okay. I like how it's giving me the twofers, the Death card, Six of Wands. Six of Wands is like a highly successful, very notable, like something that you would just shout from the mountaintops. The Death card says, I'm not seeing it. I'm not really seeing it. It just feels like you're in this transitionary period while you're kind of waiting for this to come in. Both are on their horse. Both of these energies are on their horse. So there is action being taken here. So I do feel like while this one here is sitting and going within an introspection because of how crazy things are, this feels like there is movement. Okay. So we do have action. We do have the want to create. Yes. We have the King of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and again with the Chariot. So they just want to be here. Four of Cups. Okay, so far not so good, but you're willing to play the long game. I want to say you're willing to play the long game here because you're not just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna take what I can get, or we'll have the next contestant step on up. Who's next on the merry-go-round of, will you make it past a conversation? Will you make it past a week? Will you make it past a month? Who's next, right? You're not doing that. I think you're kind of playing the long game. You're willing to play the long game. I think there's something here where you're just kind of like not really just taking anything. You're taking a lot of higher standards. What's the best that can be achieved for Libra? Woo. Thank you for that quick answer. Yes, Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is just before the Eight of Pentacles, which is about those higher standards. So this is you rethinking. This is Seven of Pentacles about planting seeds, right? Really kind of making sure that something is worth the investment, going to get a return on your investment here with that Seven of Pentacles. And again, with the Two of Wands, Three of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, right? That forever, that solid, the long standing, the good. The forever and ever after, amen, right? That's the goal. That's the goal. The man holding all the coins at the end of the game shall win, right? Monopoly, the little man in the little hat with the monocle and the mustache that I love, that I get on TikTok. Yeah, how do you create this path? You're either in it for the long haul, that good forever, that solid security, or no. Not even looking at it, not even considering it, not even wasting my time, because I know something in perfect alignment is out there. I'm almost like, look at this, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, like, if it ain't it, why did Conquering just pop into my head? If it ain't it, you must have quit. Wow, because that was the Justice card sitting there. Weird. Okay. If it ain't it, you must quit, right? You're just like, you're not going to sit there and wait for it to fall apart. You're not going to sit there and play games. You're not going to sit there and, give benefit of doubts and allow for negativity or bad behavior or strikes and strikes and strikes. You're raising your standard here. What's the foundation? For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in this single energy. Seven of Pentacles is like manifestations, like very detailed intention. Ooh. Yep. Page of Wands, Three of Cups. the Judgment card, that awakening, that manifestation, the creation of a union worth investment in, something you can really get excited about, something that you feel like you're open to having these conversations with. These conversations are worth reciprocation. It's worth talking to these type of people, right? You're waiting for that spark, that feeling, that knowing, that inner knowing. You're not looking at drama. You're not looking at chaos, right? You're walking away. You're not investing of yourself into anything emotionally. That's going to be where you're feeling like you're being put into competition. You're not dealing with the crap. You're not dealing with the crap. You're not dealing with any type of emotional drama. If someone has any sort of issues that they need to work through, I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself already. You've made major strides to do things differently. And in this sense, you've overcome a lot. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. There's been a lot of work that you've done to really take control of what your future looks like, the type of offers that you're willing to receive, the level to which you are willing to build, what you're receiving here, what's worth the investment of. But you're starting to get excited. You're starting to get excited. Like you're kind of waiting. You're waiting for that awakening, that feeling inside of you. Like, okay, yeah, this is it. This is the one. This is worth it. This is going to be where I am going to be able to focus. Here's the King of Cups. We have that Queen of Cups, right? Putting focus in, because the King of Cups would focus. Those are sitting, grounded energies. What's that past energy? Past energy for Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Past energy. Past energy, please. Q, air conditioner. Look who I summoned out. King of Cups. 8 of Swords. I shuffled the crap out of these, and these just want to be here. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Be that way. 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, overthinking about what to do, like moving on from you just kind of going all in and waiting for someone to match your energy, for that spark to kind of ignite that feeling of it feeling balanced, spiritually, emotionally balanced, to feel worthy of connecting, right? To feel healed, to feel balanced. Libra energy out here. Okay. You have a good idea of what you feel a genuine, long-standing partnership is going to look like. And I feel like you've spent a lot of time putting this picture together. The King of Cups is a very mentally and emotionally aligned energy, about being able to provide very clearly the picture of what you feel success looks like. This is about being able to maintain a loving partnership with great focus and seriousness. You have that in you, but you haven't been given that energy back. There's something here about you understanding on a deeper level about people's behaviors, about human behavior, about trust. Human behavior, holy shit. The Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords comes out, how people will betray you to your face. People will ride out in front of you, just openly and bold face, just screw you over and put you in dire competition that will just create all kinds of reasons for you to feel confused. I mean, people will play games with you just for the pure joy of playing games, just because they themselves don't have it together. I've heard several times whenever people jump out of partnerships, they're like, I will just go in this, and this with this other person. And I feel so terribly bad for that other person, right? I'm like, oh, that poor other person. Just hang on a minute, cool your jets, calm down, center, ground yourself a little bit here, center and ground yourself. And I feel like you've been attracting in for some reason, some pretty harsh lessons here about you learning something very eye opening about the human behavior and what people are capable of. I almost feel like, because I have a Libra moon, right, and I have my Venus is in Virgo, but it's in the seventh house, which is very Libra energy. And Libras are about partnership, and they're about being very fair and balanced, right? Seeing all sides to every story so that everybody can reach a logical outcome, right? That's very Libra energy. It's about being very fair, very balanced, and this is why they are very understanding and very capable. But when you're in that energy, right, you will draw in people who will want to take advantage of that for some reason. There are people out there who are unhealed that are just drawn to that. They're just drawn to that energy. We got the Wheel of Fortune that popped out. Yeah, they want to hang on to that healing energy, to that nurturing, to that compassionate energy that you have. They feel drawn to it. That's kind of your luck that you can continue to attract that in. These lessons, though, they teach you a lot about yourself. I apologize for all the respiratory stuff. I think we went to an event over the weekend, and it was just a lot of people there. So it was we both picked up a little something. We're shaking it off, though. We're manifesting health, manifesting health, manifesting health. Freaking Five of Pentacles. This is literally the health card. Stop. Okay. So yeah, you're learning a lot. This helps you, though. This helps you to kind of get reality back into a part of your realization when you're making these decisions. So, okay. Interesting. So we're going to look at the future. What's the outcome? What's the outcome here? What's the outcome for Libras? Single Libras. Single Libras. What's the outcome? Yikes. That fell out. Funnily. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. I'll let you know I've got Scorpio and Taurus out here right now. So the Hierophant, right? This is a very conventional, very on the level, like a very societally approved type of relationship, the one that everybody kind of knows. It's like one person and another person are together in union. Yes, one person and another person. Nine of Wands, Lover's card. So you're keeping your guard up. You're definitely keeping your guard up. You are looking for this divine partnership. This is a divine partnership or bust. You know what I mean? Have you seen those cars they're driving, they're making the trips, and it's like Vegas or bust, New York or bust, right? This is you. This is you. Divine or bust, right? Nothing else is getting through. Nothing else, because of what you've been through, because of your realizations about the human behavior, what people are capable of, what people will tell you to your face and do behind your back. You've had some really harsh realizations here. You've dealt with some people who have not been on the up and up. You have dealt with some people who have introduced you to things that you may not have ever known otherwise. And now you know. Now you know what a partnership should be, what it shouldn't be, and what it should be, right? And you're just like, Vegas or bust, right? We're going to the chapel or nothing else. Look at this little page. Offering to the Nine of Cups for that 10 of Cups, for that completion, right? That union of intuitive nudge, and through your focus and determination on it being about love, right? All the right things, especially from what you've learned about the human behavior. I just want to say that. I just think you just learned so much based on what you've been through. And being an air sign, this tracks, because air is about a very intelligent, practical, pragmatic outlook on things, right? Trying to find solution through information. That's air sign energy. So Beautiful. Let's look at... I don't even think you need advice. I think you just kind of know things. I'm just gonna tell you, August looks like slim pickings. Keep your boundaries up is what I'm gonna tell you. Keep your boundaries up. Really take on the lessons, and this is your opportunity, right? Whenever we're given the opportunity to level up and we're ready to receive, universe will test you and make sure that you're ready for the blessings. And so you will receive temptation, you will receive experiences that will put your knowledge to the test, right? So universe wants to test you. If you go and say, all right, I'm ready, I've done some healing, I feel good about myself, I feel really good, and universe go, oh, prove it. Here is a connection, here's a partnership. What's the best way for you to really understand and truly learn something? Through partnership, through connections, through human connection. So they will test you. And as long as you're taking these lessons and applying them to the situation, doing differently than before to receive different outcomes, you will have success, right? Because those things will naturally weed themselves out of your life. If it is not meant for you, it will naturally weed itself out of your life. Anyone coming in with ill intent will naturally be gone. 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords. You're not engaging. You're not engaging with less than. You're not even considering, multiple chances, opportunities over and over again for somebody to just show you repetitively who they are. You're kind of taking it at face value. People will show you who they are, and you're taking the time to understand that. So that's beautiful. That's good, because 10 of Pentacles takes a while to figure out. That takes a while for that to come in. Okay. We're going to look at the Love Oracle. Yeah, we'll do Love Oracle. It's got some possibilities and some stuff. Okay, what's going on with Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus during the month of August for single Libras, and then we'll move on to connections having issues next. Thank y'all for being here. Okay, here we go. What else can I tell Libra? What else can we tell Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What else? Family. We've got family coming out. Regret. Some of you may kind of have had a very fun past where you chose to sow your oats pretty thoroughly before you ever got started really truly building anything long lasting. This is for some of you. And so some of you may be in regrets of that. Others of you, this could be, your family's heavily involved with this. If this is not your kids, then this is your parents or, your siblings or aunties, uncles, grandparents, whatever. Somebody here, somebody of the family origins are kind of upset, and they're upset with you, right? Everybody's kind of on the same bandwagon here that, they're, it hasn't gone well so far. Everything's felt, super loose. Oh, and then proposal kind of slipped out here. You may have had a couple of misalignments where you had a lot of possibilities with that long term where it kind of fell through. We've got intuition coming out. We've got roll the dice. So you could have listened to a lot of your gut feelings for some of you. You could have had premonitions for others of you of talking about these connections not quite being it. We've got mask, Surrender. It was just kind of hanging out on my deck. It didn't want to come out, but it was like that. So I took it. But yeah. You took a big chance on people with, they could have confessed some things to you and you continued. You continued to give them the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes people will, promise you over and over again that they're going to change, and they continue to show you, repetitive times, this is who I truly am. I'm going to tell you whatever you need to hear, but I'm going to just do what I do because you're going to keep forgiving me anyway. You could have these, nudges here coming from all kinds of signs telling you to watch these people closely. And it keeps on revealing to you that people are taking major risks to have hidden intentions and hidden motives behind your back. Surrender, soulmate, home, date, change. Interesting. Surrender, let go. So let go of this past energy. So the past is interesting because a lot of people carry this into your current connections, and it tends to be the blueprint in which we build our futures, right? Because of everything we've already experienced, because we don't have anything else. You don't have anything to build your life on other than experience. And it's important, though, that we dip into the past for the lessons only. Okay. We can't take characteristics of people. We can't take behavioral issues. We can't even take behavioral patterns sometimes and put them on other people. You have to kind of look at each individual person for what they are in the moment. Being too hyper fixated on the details of, oh, this person did this and now they're doing this and now I don't want to do this and now I'm going to jump because of blah, 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 blah. Getting triggered, right? Getting triggered from other things. That's you not really seeing the lesson in what that was. Like, that behavior showed something inside of you that had this feeling of, not liking that for whatever reason. So that's truly what needs to be looked at. What about that behavior don't you like? And what would you not like to align with moving forward, right? Getting real picking and choosy about what you will accept, what you won't accept, understanding what your tolerance levels are, and kind of letting go of that attachment that you've had to what you've chosen in the past, having these regrets, running a lot of risks, maybe not even listening to your intuition. And now you're questioning your intuition moving forward because you're just kind of off base. I've done this before, especially in my job, being what I do for a living. I'm just like, man, am I even any good that I didn't see this coming? And I have to get outside of myself and realize that I have an ego, and I do have my own personal self. And then there is my spirit team, and my intellectual thinking brain will get in the way of my intuitive messages all the time. When you move into a state of panic and when you're pulling experience instead of the lesson, then you can start to overanalyze and you can start to create fear. And anything we think and feel affects our quantum field. So we can start to create opportunities for these things to happen. Interesting. So to truly let go, to truly let go of these past experiences, and it's only to dip back, only to go back for the lessons and things. It's not to just stare into the past, oh my gosh, now I can't move ahead because, there it is. And all these things, everything that's ever happened to me, I'm just dragging it along with me. Surrender to it. Let it go. Take the lesson in that and experience something different to create something more solid, more long-standing, to resonate and to connect at a vibrational level, to raise your vibration and have confidence in yourself to be able to create the connections you want based on what you don't want. And starting to focus on what you do want, becoming what you want, creating what you want outside of self by creating it in self. When you're starting to get out there and you're starting to put yourself in situations, acknowledge the change, acknowledge the growth. bring these cyclical experiences to a close so that you can ignite new experiences and truly take them at face value for what they are. Cute. Cute. Okay, come on. Ugh. All right. I think we'll stop there. So, yeah, I'll give you that to marinate on. Everybody can go on back and check that out at your leisure. We're going to WrestleMania. Okay, you're just leaning on me. WrestleMania time. All right, so now Libras, that was for singles. Libras in a partnership, connection, relationship. I'm going to look at your energy. If you're having issues with a person you're in a connection with, a relationship, a marriage, a situationship, if there are a couple people, what you crazy kids are into these days, we're going to look at it. I know we want to take attention. Sorry. I'm working. I'm working. Hang on. Working. Working. Okay. Looks like he's got hair. Okay, here we go. If you're in a partnership, a relationship, a situationship, this part of the reading is for you. If you're experiencing issues with your person, cross watchers, of course, switch that energy around as needed. We're going to look at, woo. Here we go. This cat. Okay, what's going on with my Libras in a partnership, relationship? We've got the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant sideways. So your relationship may have taken a turn for something that you may not have signed up for. Ooh, oh my. Interesting. Huh. Huh. That's interesting. I have the Knight and the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen and the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is definitely, if not a marriage-like connection. Like you guys are in it, like in it. And there's some sort of opportunity here for a new beginning. New passions. Somebody here, though, has been very suspiciously careless. So you suspect somebody here has been careless. You may suspect this has been going on for quite some time. You may suspect that this has been going on for quite some time. For some of you, this could be something to do at the workplace. For some of you, I see strong earth energy in here, and we have Taurus. Taurus is out here as well. What crosses or complements Libras in relationships? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What crosses or complements? It won't go in. 2 of Cups. Yeah, some sort of a union here. Okay. Somebody is realizing the truth of some sort of like clear truth about some decision that was made. Lover's card, 2 of Cups. This is a beginning of a connection, a partnership, a union. So this has to do. I think you figured out that somebody else here has clearly chose to try to start something new somewhere. Ace of Swords. Now, the Lover's card is described as we have Adam, Eve, and the snake, right? So the snake is there. What do we say about the snake? The snake is somebody who should not be in the partnership, but there's a choice. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Somebody here has to choose between their partner or the snake. There's an option. Okay. With the King of Swords and the Sun card, the Sun card is blinding truth, right? There's some sort of like an extreme realization. You can't hide anything from the sun. This is like the lights are on. I see this for everything it is. I understand what has happened here. The King of Swords is like some sort of a head over heart decision, but this is blinding, blaring, like extreme truth. This is truth of a connection, a partnership. Something here has been realized. Oh, Okay, what is the best that can be achieved? What's the best that can be achieved? What's the best that can be achieved for Libras? I want that to work. Thank you. All right. What's the best that can be achieved? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. We got the moon trying to come out. The moon. Hey. What's the best that can be achieved? I actually want to get. Okay. Ooh, risky, risky, risky. Risky business. You are terrified about taking a risk on this or trusting somebody or taking this at face value. We've got the King of Pentacles, the Tower, more Pentacles, and there's the Hanged Man. There's the Lovers again. And there's the Page of Swords. We had the King of Swords, the Page of Swords, all the Pentacles. These are very concentrated and focused decisions that were made intentionally with great thought behind it. And so great thought behind it. Two of Swords, difficult decision between two different relationships. Great thought. Yeah. The past or the future. Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups. This is emotional independence, and this is somebody who's trapped to their past. Yikes. Trapped to the past, right? This is about extreme betrayal of somebody. Extreme betrayal of somebody. Freaking Four of Cups to the Tower card. Wow. And somebody here is, you know, there's a guilty conscience here, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing that there's actually a guilty conscience here. But somebody here is absolutely aware, like they're very aware that this is being made an option, this is being made a choice, and they're making a decision, and somebody's feeling left out, and it's going to hurt. But, you know, there's kind of this feeling here of like, you know, it's gross. The heart wants what the heart wants, you know, but it's the stupid Ace of Wands. It's somebody following their passion to create something new and exciting, right? Something new and exciting, because something else is just not anymore. It's not exciting where something has been. It's getting tired. It's getting old. So the thought of something new, somebody's like, man, I just really would feel reignited with something new. Okay, what's the foundation? What's the foundation? I was just thinking somebody here might even be considering it. Like they've had offers. They may not have acted on this yet, but they may have had offers. I've got and again, with the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, somebody here is super concerned about what could come of this. What could happen if, you know, this, you know, turns out this way. Seven of Wands with the Strength card. You know, should I do this? Should I not? Ten of Pentacles, something here has been long standing, and there's this impulsive person here who can't really control their urges. They're just kind of drawn to do this. What's the past energy? What's the past energy? Past energy, please. Look who's back. Two of Swords, past energy. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is out here. And since this is not a fire sign energy, this is indeed a third party, because I have Three Cups, Three Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. And since we had earlier the Adam, Eve, and the snake, this is the choice. Somebody here blocked this out as long as possible. And I'm telling you again, this could be a workplace situation where there was some sort of celebratory moment where they just felt really drawn to this person, and they're just like, man, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. And now I'm feeling torn. Do I go into this relationship at my job with this person, or do I stay where I'm at? And somebody here is feeling like super non-committal while they're just like juggling again, more pentacles. More pentacles about juggling, right? Feeling like, what's the sacrifice? What would that look like if I were to walk away, if I were to blow everything up, blow it up, right? Hanging on or letting go. Crikey. You can't make this up. Holy crap. Okay. What's the outcome? What's that future? You know, and I'm saying again, this could be something that happened for a very long time. This was going on for a while, and they were blocking it and blocking it and blocking it. And then, like, you know, maybe a party happened or an event, you know, maybe they stayed late and had drinks, or, you know, to work on a project, or, you know, they are, you know, doing happy hour connections, maybe being forced into, you know, dinner, you know, business dinners where alcohol is shared and, you know, intimacy starts to build. Because I don't drink anymore, but every time I did drink, your decision abilities are seriously impaired. Seriously. I don't like not having control over myself, and it's like the worst thing you can do to yourself spiritually. So I quit drinking altogether. I only do natural things. If it's from the earth, it goes in this vessel. But other than that, no, I got rid of all that, because it really, look at this Page of Cups. This idiot puts them in a difficult decision where they're not making good choices. They're like, oh, is the grass greener? Oh my God. Is the grass greener, or do I have on beer goggles? You got on beer goggles. Six of Pentacles with that Lovers again. See, and the Temperance and the World. It's like, if you're in a marriage. Yikes. Okay. Oop. All right. Let's see. What's that outcome? What's the future? They put the goofiest song in my head. They put the goofiest song in my head. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. What's that future? What's the outcome? Such an 80s child. What's the outcome? Look at all these choices, decisions, choices, decisions, choices, decisions. And the Lovers card keeps coming out. That's a major choice. That's a life-changing decision. Life-changing decision. What's that outcome, please? The outcome. Future outcome. Why didn't you catch that bumper? Did y'all hear it? He's got his toes spread though. Yeah, you missed. You missed, sir. Oh no. Okay, the King of Cups and the Page of Wands reversed. Oh no. Okay. 5 of Cups, the Chariot, the 5 of Wands, 6 of Swords. So I do see some bad decisions. I see somebody probably making some bad decisions. And if they do make these bad decisions, ultimately with the Sun card and all that stuff coming out, I feel like the cat's out of the bag. I feel like something is known and it is aware. It's been made aware, and like you kind of know about it. And so now we're moving into some very immature, emotionally manipulative type of energy. Okay, somebody here, when you come forward with this great truth and this knowledge, look, I know what's up, I know what's going on, I see everything clearly, I know what happened, I know this, I know this, I know this. You know, you come forward all these details, and then bam, the fight ensues. Everybody starts laying on a major pity party. We've got all of these cups still coming out. You know, the drama kind of kicks off about needing to have some sort of ability to control the situation, to be able to move forward through the situation, to be able to try to navigate through the situation. With the Chariot card, it's about having the ability to navigate through these tough situations, overcome these obstacles. The 6 of Swords is a focus of peace, though, which is very Libra. This is very Libra energy. Look, I need to think about things. I need to process what I know. I need to process what's going to happen now. choices were made. Now I have choices to make. Choices were made. Now I have choices to make. And so you need time. Oh, yeah, all the focus and attention in the world. And that Ace of Cups is not always about a new love offer. It's also about self-love, independent love. That Ace of Love is about your alignment with self. There are 5 streams flowing out, right? And that's about realigning yourself in a very balanced way. In a very balanced way. We hit all 5 senses. Ultimately, we have way more senses than that, but those are the ones that are highlighted. But we're balancing ourselves. That is earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, right? So getting yourself aligned, getting your alignment back is your only focus. To feel secure from within, to know where you're going to go from here. Hello. Because you're quite capable of having this happen. No matter what the plan moving forward is, I feel like you understand the spiritual guidance that you're getting from this. I believe you're very attuned with what's being presented to you and the opportunity that you have now to decide what needs to happen. And I think you're pretty, it's not going to be easy. Some of you are going to have to really decide whether or not to do this or not. Even if there is an apology coming forward, you're still going to have to decide. Another two of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. It'll be a huge annoyance. Basically, it's pretty annoying for you to even have to deal with this for some of you. It's about why are you even putting yourself in the position to have to choose, to put yourself in this careless situation of seeking opportunity and juggling, right? You're just like, why do you have these control issues? What's wrong? And we get annoyed that people don't have willpower and the ability to kind of make good decisions. Sometimes blame it on the alcohol, right? I have a feeling too with the King of Cups reversed and that Page of Wands, they're going to try and lay it on and say something stupid like, I was drunk. I don't know. It's such an adolescent, stupid excuse. I was drunk. Dumb. Okay. Bless your souls. That was a rough reading. My goodness. Okay, so let's look at some oracle. Let's look at some untold truth. Since it was rough, let's see. Let's look at untold truth. What else can I tell Libra? Got the hidden truth. See the hidden truth. Yeah, they want the hidden truth. That's what they said. Oh, let's see what they do with this one. How does this one feel? No, was it the other one? Okay. Okay, we'll take it. What's that hidden truth? I hid who I really am from you. I wish I could take back my words. I am becoming a better person. We will be together again. I want to tell you how I feel. I want you. I lost myself for a little while. And for some of you, you may not accept any of this. You may not accept any of this because of what's gone on at the workplace. because of what's happened here. And you're feeling disconnected from that. I mean, like I'm saying, some of you may get this like major pity party and y'all may not be about it. Some of you. Others of you may consider a reunion. And you're going to have to think about things, and you're going to have to really process this. You're going to have to really process this. It just depends on you, depends on your connection, depends on the story, depends on the situation, as always. Every situation is different. Every person is different. A lot of times, I always say this, I think it has a lot to do with your chart and your upbringing based on, how you perceive and kind of create the world in which you want. I've heard all kinds of things being in this line of work now, and then cutting hair before that, and then being a cocktail waitress before that, and then being in the club scene before that. I've heard all kinds of things. And I must seem like a snooty, uppity, know-it-all compared to everything else, because I'm pretty snobby for monogamy personally. But that's me personally. It doesn't mean that I'm going to judge or anything like that. I just think it's fascinating. I think it's fascinating how people perceive their worlds, And so it just depends. It totally depends. Everything depends on how you want to progress forward. It's on you, boo-boo. I do want to go ahead and, since I put intention into this, let's see if anything comes out. Hidden truth to the untold. Yeah, second chance. Catch it, Mumper. He kind of went slow to it. He says, but his little concentrating ears, that was cute. Can I get this? I'm going to squish you. Squish you, Papa. Oh. Yes. They're like, can I please come back in? And you're like, I don't even know. I have no clue. I am so unsure. You've given me a lot to think about. I think that's the approach most of you are taking. You've been given a lot to think about here. And you're going to take advantage of that. You've got resentment coming out, right? There's some and again earlier with I wish I could take back my words, right? We tend to lose ourselves in the heat of the moments whenever we initially are upset and your adrenaline's running from initially finding out. I've had this happen. You're shaking, your blood pressure's rushing. It's important to kind of control yourself as much as possible. I know sometimes it's easy to not and just kind of like pop off and get it off your chest. Saying it from your whole chest sometimes. Saying it from your whole chest sometimes is quite possible. Quite possible. I've been there. And look, we've got drifting coming out, right? We're furthering the distance between us. It's continuing to feel even further apart. This feels like it's just everything you guys say that is not helpful is harmful. Okay? If it's not helpful, it's being harmful. We've got a lot of boundaries going up. There's a lot of boundaries going up, and you're probably pretty accusatory of your person right now. Yeah, probably pretty accusatory of your person right now. You're really trying to take this from an approach of asking for protection from getting yourself out of character, I think. Because we've got mirror coming out, right? Reflecting, going back and forth, and some sort of like wake up call that you're having here. You're feeling them bringing you out of your character, lowering your vibration, lowering your frequency, and you're trying not to align to that. And I want to reiterate that to you, that people will, lay on these sob stories and get you out of character and try to say horrible things to you and about the situation that is not true. Take time, pull yourself out of the situation, marinate on things, and let things calm down. There's no reason why you have to sit in the hornet's nest and continue to kick it and get stung and to fight and bite. There's no reason why you have to put yourself through that. We've got nourish coming out, right? Self-growth, comfort. You have to take care of yourself. You have to really nurture yourself so that you can figure out what you need to do. You cannot figure out what you need to do in an energy of chaos, anger, stress, anxiety, fear, depression, sadness, grief. But these are emotions that you are completely validated to have. You are validated to have these emotions. You're a human being, for crying out loud. They are valid. They exist. But it's important not to stay there. So you need to process these things, have time to get clarity over the situation, really discover and go within and have that introspection and decide, what it is that you can tolerate and what you won't tolerate, and then come back to the situation to have that closure, whatever that needs to be. If you're closing out the cycle once and for all, or deciding how to move forward, closing out the cycle that needs to be done with, you know, deciding whether or not you can with or without. But either way, knowledge is power, you know, knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Oh my God. Holy memory, Batman. So, I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. If you need a personal reading, that information is in the description box of this video. You have opportunity to catch me live if I'm ever doing collective readings, and you can get a heavily discounted rate. Y'all can ask me questions as well. Hi, Zen. The real American hero. Yes, exactly. He gets it. Same age. Exactly. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you for playing along. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. I am honored and grateful to be able to offer you guidance and clarity. As always, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you like the vibe. That notification bell will let you know every single time I'm energetically called to come and bring you a reading. So be sure to follow me on all platforms as well, because I go live on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Hero also. So I'll be right back with the Scorpio reading. And also, if any of these readings don't resonate, be sure to check your other placements, because I will touch base on all those. And I'm covering Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So until next time, I'm wishing you all the love, light, abundance, and positive vibes you can possibly stand. Y'all take care. See you soon for Scorpio. Bye.